Hello there people, my name is Iman Vellani and I just saw The Marvels. Well, I saw it a few days ago, but I got pretty busy to do a review. But yeah, it isn't great. It's not the worst MCU movie, but I would say it's near the bottom, like Thor the Dark World and The Incredible Hulk level. It's better than Ant-Man Quantumania and Thor Love and Thunder though. The best way to describe this movie is if you ask ChatGPT to write a mid-tier Marvel movie, and this is what you'd get. Like, it's full of comedic moments, some land, but some don't. The villain is painfully generic. Like, I can't even remember her name. Like, she genuinely could be one of the worst villains in the MCU, and the MCU is known for crap villains. I feel like this movie had so many moments that weren't really necessary. Like, the whole musical planet scene felt really weird, and the cute kitten scene, while incredibly adorable, felt so out of place with the rest of the film. But my wife loved it, and she kept on saying, "Oh," and "so cute" after seeing them. The whole premise of the film was that the three main characters would switch locations when they would use their powers, which would have been more interesting if it was a lot more consistent. Like, there would be times where they would use their powers and not switch, and I don't think they even explain that. Like, if they switch after using a certain level of power, then I would get it, but they never say so, and the way they get untangled felt so unsatisfying. Like, it almost felt that it just happened. There were good moments though. Iman Vellani as Miss Marvel I thought was great. She played a fangirl so well. I mean, she's a fangirl in real life, so that translates. Her family I thought were fun and not overbearing. There was one moment where their ship was going to crash and her older brother started praying. And Nick Fury was like, "Are you praying right now? Don't stop, we need all the help we can get." Not gonna lie, that got a right chuckle out of me. Nick Fury was great as always, but in isolation, his character was great. But Secret Wars just happened, and him making sarcastic remarks and being all witty didn't make sense narratively. Brie Larson I thought was good as Captain Marvel. It looked like she had fun with the role, and her story arc of being part of a team was somewhat interesting. I do still think she gets too much hate for no reason, and I think that's why I feel like this will be her last appearance as Carol Danvers. If not, it won't be for a long time. Monica Rambeau I thought was fine also. They tried to pull off some tension between her and Carol because Carol left and didn't come back for a long time, but that tension build-up did not work whatsoever. But the chemistry between the three leads were very good in my opinion. The post-credit scene was pretty good, and I really hope that leads somewhere. Overall, this film contributes to the feeling that the MCU has felt a bit stale and needs a break for a bit. Luckily, there will only be one MCU film next year, with that being Deadpool, so hopefully that brings a lot of fresh air into the franchise. I feel like this film will really struggle in the box office because of the word of mouth, and the actors now only just getting back from strike, so they're promoting it a lot later than it needed. On Rotten Tomatoes, the rating is somewhere between 55 and 60%, which is probably a very fair score. So if I had to give it a rating, it would be a 5.5 out of 10. It was just fine and nothing offensive really, but my missus loved it, so I'm not going to argue with her. Anyway, if you like my review, please leave a like and subscribe, that will greatly be appreciated, and I shall see you next time, and peace.